the scariest sea creatures stalking a submarine to the funniest fail of 2024. These are moments that will make your jaw drop. But before the video starts, if you don't like in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen. Playing a prank like this on your grandma is so messed up. Can someone in the comments please explain this to me?
Huh?
These two poor guys definitely lost a bet with their wives. I actually can't tell if this is real or fake. Shortly after this video, he actually got kicked out of the restaurant. This guy is way too massive to be driving such a small car. Her nickname in school was definitely Butterfingers. Even though he's just a monkey, I guarantee that he was a little bit embarrassed. If I caught my friend doing this on camera, I'd never let him forget. I guessed exactly what was gonna happen before watching the entire video. These plants are called cleavers and you can stick them to anything it touches. Getting your vehicle stuck in the ground next to some wild lions is actually pretty scary. I don't know about you guys, but there's no way I could ever have a light like this in my house. You know your class is boring when even an animal falls asleep in it. No. Bro in the neon shirt actually went Ultra Instinct there. Every time I see someone try and make a cute video, it always ends in disaster.
Boom.
Even after watching this 5 times, I still can't figure out how this is even possible. This might be one of the funniest mean things you could ever do to your friend. Anytime I see a ride like this, it reminds me of when my friend threw up on a roller coaster. I bet the worst part about this fail is that they definitely had sand in their mouths afterwards. I'm not a big fan of cakes, but if someone gave this to me on my birthday, it'd definitely be the best present ever. I honestly can't even imagine being as strong as the guy under the couch. This poor cameraman was so locked in that he forgot he was standing next to water. The guy in the red shirt is actually the worst menace I've seen. You can tell exactly when she realized that she made a huge mistake. I actually just tried sitting like this and it seems like it's impossible. How would you react if someone put a wild seagull in your bed? This thief was about to break into a house, but he got cold feet as soon as the camera started talking to him.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
It's actually hard to believe that that tiny ball caused so much chaos. If that little mouse isn't one of her pets, then this might be the craziest video I've ever seen. My favorite part about this video is that this random couch is faster than my car.
Damn, that thing is quick as hell.
These people parked their car outside just to have some wild bears steal all of their belongings. Hey! I can't tell if he did that on purpose to steal it or if he didn't realize it was attached to him.
Bye, have a great time.
If your friends did this to you, would you still be friends with them? She really loved her costume until she realized that she couldn't see the ground in front of her. Doing this in public in front of a lot of strangers is actually my worst nightmare. I guarantee that whoever's sitting up there definitely regrets going there.
I'm dying. Help me.
Doing an entire backflip after slipping is something straight out of a cartoon. I've gone on a ton of roller coasters, but this one seems a lot scarier than all of them. A massive roach hiding right above where your food is one of the grossest things ever.
Yes.
It's really funny to me that they both got scared of each other at the same exact time. Everyone's seen a water bucket prank, but doing it twice in the same minute is actually messed up.
Bruh.
Would you ever go on a roller coaster that spins you in multiple directions? This guy is 100% the deepest sleeper ever caught on camera. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely gonna make one of these in the near future.
On the way. He created his own heebies, bro.
This seagull snuck into Walmart just to grab some crackers and eat them inside. These guys found an abandoned water park, so they took their bikes to ride in one of the slides. I wish I lived in a snowy state so I could do something as cool as this one time. These divers were in a submarine when they came across one of the scariest creatures I've ever seen in my life. I've never actually seen real quicksand before seeing this video. What's crazy about this video is the fact that his house has such good soundproofing that you couldn't even tell that was going on outside. This guy just bought his first laptop ever and he can't even figure out where the keyboard is.
Keypad.
There's no keypad?
None. What do I do here? How do I bring it back?
It gets so hot in Japan during the summer that this guy brings his own AC around with him. Even though tuna aren't dangerous at all, I'd still be a little freaked out being surrounded by so many massive fish. I really thought the mattress was gonna be a great raft, but it turns out that I was super wrong. If I had to guess, the guy in the white shirt is the first person to ever ride a human surfboard. As soon as the frog locked eyes with the camera, I knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Oh, don't you do it. No, dude.
This little guy actually convinced me that he was gonna be able to do the trick perfectly.
I tried a lot of times, I only got it once.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is possible, but this bike rider somehow got completely stuck in these plants. These guys were minding their business when the angriest goat came out of nowhere just to chase them. Judging by how weirdly it tried to get in the hammock, I knew that a fail was bound to happen. I thought that first guy was the deepest sleeper in the world until I came across this video. If you ever see wild bear cubs, you should get away as quickly as possible because that means the mama bear is close.
Oh, here come your babies. Hi, babies. Go back to mommy. Mommy's over there.
Would you ever go on this roller coaster that has the steepest drop off ever? If I ever become rich, I'm definitely gonna have a house exactly like this hotel room.
Oh, that's ridiculous. There's too much to see, hang on.
This is really cool.
If I was the victim of this crazy balloon prank, I have no idea how I'd react.
Goodbye, Dutch!
These people came up with a crazy game where you have to find the duck with a blindfold on, and it actually looks incredibly fun.
No.
If anyone knows what this animal is, can you please let me know in the comments?
Bro, what is that? I'm low-key scared of it.
It's honestly hard to believe that these guys figured out how to surf on a chair.
No way!
Even though this competition looks like it's pretty hard, I feel like I could definitely get it first try. Thankfully, everyone was completely safe, but this fair ride had a power outage and everyone was stuck in their rides. I actually thought the dog might beat her in tic-tac-toe until I saw the rest of the video.
Okay, no, just one. No, just one.
I actually feel really bad for the lady because I know it was the two guys that were making it spin as fast as it was going.
I'm dying.
I feel like he might have overreacted just a little bit. This might be the best tattoo I've ever seen. This guy successfully figured out how to combine two sports into one. You really can't even blame the dog for going after the stick. Every time I make a new video, I keep finding super weird clips. Geese are usually pretty nice, but some of them enjoy trolling people. I want to know what he did to the pigeon to deserve that. I think you have to have the world's strongest neck to ever be able to do something like this. How would you feel if you failed on live TV as bad as this guy? If the alligator could talk, that is definitely what it would sound like. If trash cans like this existed everywhere, I'm pretty sure people would stop littering. Until the end of the video, I actually thought she was just wearing a weird hat. Even though that was kind of cringy, he still did it pretty smoothly. Would you go down this natural water slide for $500? If she had listened to their instructions, she actually would have made it.
Go.
A human jump scaring an alligator could only happen in Florida. Everyone is super good in this classroom because if you're not, you have to sit in the wall desk.
No.
If you can't hold your dog back, I feel like you definitely shouldn't bring them on walks. This dog learned an extremely weird trick and his owner got caught by surprise. I really have to know what the backstory behind this video is. How would you feel if someone did this to you on your birthday? To be completely honest, I'd probably react the exact same way she did.
Oh my god!
The real question is, how are they gonna get that ring back? Next time I go to the beach, I'm definitely gonna have to buy a one wheel so I can do this too. Rats are really smart and they can find ways to steal your food from right in front of you. The fact that one guy can tip a boat of 10 people is actually almost impressive. Has any Halloween decoration actually scared you before? This is actually a genius way to stay dry for with a lot of people who all forgot their umbrellas. I refuse to believe that he actually did that on the intercom for everyone to hear. I'd bet $1,000 that he's the most embarrassed right now that he's ever been in his entire life. It's hard to be mad at the dog for just listening to his owner. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this guy decided to never go biking again after this happened to him. This poor guy thought he could surf the sand like he was in the ocean. A horse parked right outside of a Whataburger is something that you could only ever see in Texas. Does anyone else think that the staircase behind the elevator is actually a little bit creepy? It makes it so much worse that he slowly fell in. I've never seen a crazier case of instant karma in my entire life. If they put a scary movie on the screen for one of these, it would actually be one of the scariest experiences ever. I'm not sure where he's going, but it has to be somewhere pretty important. Imagine going on a super expensive cruise and your food gets stolen by a seagull.
Jesus! Oh.
It's actually pretty hard for me to tell what's going on here. I guarantee that this guy's friends are never gonna let him forget this.
Oh, no, 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 no.
This is pretty cool, but I still don't understand what the point is when the ocean is right next to you.
Huh?
If you had to guess, would you say that he finished all of that? Last time I went on one of these, my friend got sick and we had to leave the fair. I don't know if it's crazier that he caught the fish with his bare hands or the fact that he took it with him throughout the whole ride. Judging by how he jumped, there's absolutely no way he could ever make that. This guy's 100% about to get an invite from Hogwarts. Would you ever go on a ride that spins as fast as this one? Imagine leaving your sleeping friend on a bus, but when he wakes up, he can't make it out in time. You really have to wonder what in the world he was trying to do in the first place. This guy was hearing some strange noises coming from his wall, so when he went to check it out, he saw the scariest thing ever. It's probably pretty good for them that they didn't even notice what was standing behind them the entire time.
Hello?
You can see exactly when this guy started rethinking his life decisions. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a prank done during someone's wedding.
Подивитися в очі, красуні.
I actually can't tell at all what emotions this guy is feeling right now. This might be the craziest possible thing that you could ever see while you're biking on a dirt trail.
I got a bear down the road. Come here, bear! Yeah!
I thought this looked like a lot of fun until I saw how dirty the water that they're swimming in is.
Ew.
The guy recording actually knew exactly what was gonna happen.
You're gonna knock on the curtains window.
Open it.
Imagine living in a place where spiders as big as this one will crawl into your bedroom. I don't know about you guys, but there's no way I'd ever use this public restroom. Bringing a floaty as big as this one into the ocean seems like a really fun idea. 2 fails caught at the exact same time is a 1 in a billion chance. People really find the strangest things to wear for concerts. This has to be the most sketchy way to cross over to another island. Using this insane dirt bike on ice has to be the craziest thing I've ever seen. Geese are actually some of the smartest birds in the world, and this one figured out how to open this poor lady's door.
Are you kidding? Are you serious? Get back.
I feel like this video was straight out of an old cartoon.
What is it? Talk to me. Get him.
How would you react if a 3-foot iguana climbed onto your jet ski? I would love to know how people even figure out that they can do things like this. If this place was near me, I'd definitely never be at home. Why does bro look so worried?
Huh?
I actually thought she'd sink right in. I didn't know it was possible to do an accidental front flip before seeing this. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be more careful in the future. Did anyone else flinch super hard? Going on one of these has to feel like you're in a roller coaster. I think this guy might be a little bit camera shy. I really don't understand how he didn't see it at first.
Jesus, there's an iguana in the front yard!
This is what happens when you try to mount a TV on your wall and you accidentally hit a water pipe. These guys took apart a scooter and made it into a 6-seater. Honestly, I'd probably react the exact same way. If you're ever riding your bike and see a bear cub, you want to get out of there as fast as possible. I really want to know how it's possible to teach a wild dolphin to do something like this. Can someone please explain what the point of doing this is?
Bruh.
Jump roping and riding a bike has to be the weirdest combination of things to do at the same time.
Okay, only in LA. Only in LA.
There's absolutely no way he kept his job after doing something like that.
To order?
Oh, sure. What can I get for you guys?
I have a feeling that this guy wants to win really badly. Would you ever go on an extremely scary roller coaster as fast as this one? I don't know where you can get these, but I really want one after seeing this. Doing the invisible rope prank to a police officer is a terrible idea. I swear that people like this act like they've never been to the ocean before. This little guy went so fast that it actually looks like he teleported. If I had to sleep in the same room with someone who snores like this, I think I'd actually lose my mind. I'm pretty sure the guy that's upside down did not think this through at all. This plumber figured out the best way in the world to advertise his business. Did you hear someone scream, or was I imagining that? I don't know what the point of having a super tall bike is, but I kind of want one now.
Bike's up today. Perfect. It's good up there? Yeah, it's best weather. Lovely.
I've never wanted to know the backstory to a video as much as I want to know it for this one. If you ever fail a prank like this, you should definitely never try doing it again. If you had to guess, do you think that pilot soaked her on accident or on purpose? Imagine what would have happened if he hadn't closed the window in time. I had no idea that horses liked gummies before seeing this.
Shark doo 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 doo, gummy shark.
Even the security guard was extremely confused as to what was going on. The fact that she actually turns invisible from a certain angle is pretty insane.
Huh?
It's crazy to me that people haven't figured out that you should never stand this close to massive waves. The guy that's higher up actually looked pretty scared. I've never gone skiing before, but this actually looks like it could be a lot of fun. Did you know that real jetpacks actually exist in real life now? I don't blame him for reacting like that because the pillow is actually kind of creepy.
The first time he's made that noise.
If you had a massive pet tarantula, would you let him crawl all over your stuff like this?
Feliz Navidad.
I feel like they definitely should have expected that to happen. Why does that poor dog actually look betrayed?
Sorry, you can't go anywhere.
Is this video real or is it actually CGI? Imagine spending $50 on sushi just for it to get stolen by a wild bird.
Bye, have a great time.
Would you be scared if you were in the same situation as these people on this beach? Biking in the woods seems like a lot of fun until you realize you can come across a lot of strange animals.
Holy!
If your tin got sprayed by a skunk on a camping trip, it would actually be the worst week of your life. This little guy decided to get revenge when his dad threw a horrible pitch.
Babe, what kind of ball was that?
Does anyone else find this video a little bit creepy despite the cameraman laughing?
Leave me alone.
Having the courage to let a wild bear do this to you is actually pretty crazy. Imagine if you were inside that porta potty when the wind picked it up.
No, 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 no.
I've seen many gross videos on the internet, but this one has to be one of the worst.
Ew.
Imagine shopping in a strip mall and you see a family of deer walking right past you. This guy heard a strange noise downstairs, so he went to check it out and saw the scariest creature ever. I would react exactly like this guy if a bull did that to me.
Jesus Maria! Woohoo!
I don't think that he realizes that if he threw the food out of the car, it'd leave instantly. Going four-wheeling can be extremely fun until something like this happens to you. Would you ever go on this really long slide into a pool of balloons? I guarantee that they didn't expect that to happen when they cut the pool open. I'm not sure how this is even physically possible, but I definitely want one of these. This guy has to be the first person on Earth to cook an entire meal 1,000 feet in the air. People like this are exactly why you have to always wash your hands when you leave the supermarket. The fact that he tried to save him and then fell is actually kind of sad. The fact that you can train dolphins to do tricks like these shows how incredibly smart they are. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to land on your feet when you jump onto one of these. How would you react if your friends pulled a crazy prank exactly like this one on you? I've never been sick from a roller coaster, but I'm pretty sure that this one would do the trick. Do you think that you could cross this on your first try? Having one of these attached to your truck just to see the sunset is honestly kind of crazy. How much would you have to get paid to run through a spider's web with 1,000 spiders on it? People like this guy really make everyone hate YouTube pranksters.
Trying to get a cake.
The way they flew up super quickly actually made me feel a little sick. Before seeing this video, I had no idea that seals could be such cute animals.
I'm fancying you, Juliana. Wants a piece of your hair. It just doesn't get any better than that.
I thought this might be real until I realized that he definitely would have woken up from the sounds the machine was making behind him. This girl caught a squid in the middle of the night, but its ink shot out at her with perfect accuracy.
I got him.
Avalanches are quite beautiful, but seeing one in person has to be extremely scary.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy.
Oh my god! We have him ahead by the way.
Does anyone know what he's standing on? I actually really want to try this someday. Is it just me, or does it look like he did that on purpose?
Bye, have a great time.
This person's city had such a crazy hurricane that it left their house on top of a building.
No.
I really had a feeling that this was gonna happen. Do you guys think you did that on purpose, or was it an accident? Imagine getting on a plane and the pilot is reading a book on how to fly it.
It's too late to be reading that, brother.
There's absolutely no way you would ever find me in a pool with a massive snake like this one. Would you be embarrassed if your parents picked you up from school in this thing? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you just destroyed a perfectly good four-wheeler. This insane flashlight is so bright that even the rooster thought it was morning. At first, I actually thought this was going to be a super satisfying parkour video. That costume is so big that I really don't blame anyone for running from it. This prank is so smart that I'm gonna have to try this on one of my friends.
Low five. Forehead five.
If you had to name this trick, what would you call it? This guy was fishing in water with bare feet and a fish actually thought his toe was a worm. I can't decide whether I find this funny or just kind of disturbing. This person's house flooded with 3 inches of water and a family of fish decided to move in. I didn't even realize what he was doing was on purpose until he landed it. I think this might be the funniest but meanest thing I've ever seen.
I'm dying. Help me.
The jealousy in this poor guy's face is super obvious. People really come up with the most random things to do when they're bored. Imagine being able to hit a golf ball so hard that it can scare wild bears.
Hey, what happened?
This drooling dog looks like he's straight out of a cartoon. Poor guy's fail went from bad to so much worse. How many times do you think you'd have to try to make this shot? Did this lady actually learn how to speak this turkey's language? Using a stuffed animal tiger to scare some wild animals has to be the meanest thing ever. This guy must really love his dog to do something like this for her. At first, I actually thought there was no way he was gonna do that successfully.
What?
It's actually hilarious to me that there's no way she could ever stop by herself.
I'm dying. Help me.
The guy in the back is exactly how I'd react if that massive thing was in my room. A blindfolded race might just be the funniest thing to do outside. If I have to be honest, this might be the most gross video I've seen this year. Ew. I've never seen someone let their intrusive thoughts win like this guy did. The fact that he was so close makes this fail 10 times funnier. Every time I see a new haircut on the internet, it's always worse than the last one. Did the person recording actually just catch Aang airbending in real life? The timing for something like this to happen to you has to be absolutely perfect. This lady's definitely gonna have to enter some type of contest with aim like that. The laugh after her dad failed like that was actually so devious. I really would love to know what's going through this poor dog's head right now. I'd honestly be pretty mad if someone did this to me. Can someone please let me know what these are in the comments so I can buy one? There's absolutely no way I would ever sleep in that tin after seeing that inside of it. Does anyone else think this video is a little messed up? This guy's friend really got rid of the only protection he had against that giant splash. Does anyone actually know what this guy's goal is? This guy was walking home after leaving work and he saw the scariest lady staring right at him. I'm pretty sure he just got tired of waiting for his owner in there. Some people really have the most random and weird talents I've ever seen. Would you react like the person recording in this situation? This is exactly why you should always stick your trampoline into the ground.
Hello there.
Seeing a massive bounce house fly past you going that fast is actually kind of scary.
Oh! Oh, wow.
This poor guy had the most embarrassing fail ever, so he had to check to make sure that nobody saw it happen. You actually have to be cursed for something like this to ever happen to you. I guarantee these two guys failed a billion times before they could do it perfectly like this. Having a monkey break into your house and steal your chips has to be an extremely rare experience.
Hey! Oh my god!
I really want to know where people even learn how to do stuff like this. How much money would you have to get paid to be stuck in these two people's situation?
Dessa vez, meu filho do céu, olha o jeito que nós tá.
I'm pretty sure that the guy recording this feels like he's in a dream.
Hey, buddy! Oh my god! There's a llama! What is going on?
This is exactly what you have to do when your friend doesn't give you a blanket at the sleepover.
Het is nou wel tijd om eruit te komen, joh. Huh? Kom je eruit?
Imagine going on an extremely fast fair ride when the power goes out of nowhere. Does anyone else think that he might have failed when the video cut? Is it just me, or does this challenge actually look impossible? I just want to know where you could possibly find so many frogs.
9 frog, 10 frog, 19 frog, 20 frog.
Horses are about as smart as a 3-year-old human, so it makes it more impressive that this one learned how to play guitar. What could they have possibly done to have their boat fill up with water like this? I'm not gonna lie, that dog has to be the most chill dog on earth. I really want to know what the turtles did to deserve this from that mean goose.
That's not cool.
Oh. These seals are around people so much that they don't care if you get super close to them. I think someone might have left the faucet running too long. This weird parrot's favorite hobby is destroying absolutely everything that his owner has.
Stai com... Stolu, lasă butonul.
Ce vrei să faci acolo?
Oh.
What are the chances of this happening? Isn't this kind of disturbing?
Huh?
Imagine having to cheat on claw machines. Her reaction was honestly valid. I really want to know how far he ended up rolling. I'm pretty sure he was way too close to that overpass. Who knew that umbrellas didn't actually slow down your fall? To be honest, I actually feel pretty bad for him. I had no idea that jet skis can make such a big splash. That poor guy is never standing near her ever again. I guarantee she broke up with him immediately after that. I feel like the person recording definitely should have warned him. Bro fell over like he's in Tom and Jerry. Why did their reaction scare me more than anything? If something like this happened to me, I don't think I'd ever recover from it. It's actually hilarious that the guy driving didn't even notice she was gone.
I'm dying. Help me.
Does anyone else think the guy walking past did that on purpose? To be honest, this looks like it'd be the best nap ever. I've watched this 100 times and I still don't know how she didn't fall. Before seeing this video, I had no idea that cows could actually get that massive. If you're that scared of a pan, you definitely shouldn't try cooking. The fact that she had a phone in her hand makes this so much worse. It's pretty surprising that a guy saying hey is enough to scare away a full-grown bear. Would you ever go on a slide that launches you 20 feet in the air? This is a perfect example of exactly why you shouldn't ever stand on wet rocks next to the ocean. What? This guy is so good at riding dirt bikes that he can make it move like a pogo stick. If all golf carts were like this, I feel like there'd be a lot of accidents. The last thing I expected was it to collapse underneath him like that. I have a feeling this guy's a little overdressed to walk his dog. Some trampolines get dry rot, and this means that if you jump on it, you might fall right through. I've never been more confused watching a video than I am with this one.
Huh? My fault.
I actually really want to know why it scared him so badly.
Oh, you made him jump?
Her first mistake was trying to run on that slippery floor. Imagine being on an afternoon walk and a wave that's 40 feet tall hits you. Bro screamed like he was getting chased by a horror movie monster. Is it just me, or should the crowd have been way more excited for that crazy shot? If it snowed this much where I live, I definitely would do this sometime. I don't know if I'd be able to swim near some massive creature like these people. This little guy took his dad out for lunch in a car that was just his size. Aww. I honestly can't decide if I think this phone case is cool or just kind of disturbing. Pouring food on someone at the beach next to a group of seagulls is one of the most evil things you could ever do. I've never actually thought I'd ever see the Flintstones car in real life before this. Imagine not paying attention and going up this hill without seeing the water. Imagine how good your balance has to be to drive a 50-foot unicycle. The way he tried to play it off really lets you know that he's super embarrassed. The fact that snakes can actually climb makes them that much scarier. Apparently, having a picnic next to a whole bunch of wild animals is a pretty bad idea. Playing soccer while you're trying to hold food is actually the worst idea ever. It really looked like he started falling through the ground at first. This guy's bike developed its own consciousness and tried to get away from its owner.
Bye, have a great time.
This guy bought a bunch of crabs to eat later in the day, but they started escaping into his house. My favorite part about this is that he surfed better than all the humans surrounding him. I'm not sure what the point of this is, but you should never ever copy what this guy is doing. This guy's brother kept stealing his food, so he put himself in there on FaceTime and locked his pizza box.
Hey! Get away from my food right now! I knew it was you, bro!
Imagine if someone was actually in that tent when the wind started picking up. Can someone please explain to me how this guy's making it look like he's flying? This mom started recording when she saw her daughter feeding her creepy stuffed animal that just came to life.
Oh my god.
I can't be the only one that thinks the beginning of this video was a little bit creepy.
Knock at the door. Hello.
Most sea snakes are actually incredibly venomous and you should never be this close to them. I'm pretty sure that flying to college is the biggest flex ever. I'm pretty sure that seeing this strange vehicle made everyone's day a lot better. My younger siblings would do something exactly like this if they had the chance. They definitely recorded this woodpecker for the sounds in Call of Duty. Did anyone know that tornadoes could bend like that before seeing this video? The water after a storm got so high outside this person's house that it started going through the windows. These might be the two most talented guys I've ever seen in one of these. I'm pretty sure this would be a lot more fun if it spun a little bit faster. Did you know that some heavy animals have to be transported with a helicopter? I want to know how she got her phone back because I know it ended up in the ocean. Playing soccer in a field with angry cows has to be one of the craziest things I've seen this year. For the first 30 seconds of this video, I couldn't tell if it was real life or a 3D render. Do y'all think he deserved that? I really thought he jumped into a cave for a second.
Bye, have a great time.
Dogs can really be some mean pets. How do you fail at getting on a hammock? I'd never get that close to a llama just because I know that they will spit on you. Breaking the branch that your rope swing is on has to be embarrassing. This is exactly what you need to do if you don't get a blanket at a sleepover. Bruh. How in the world are you supposed to get inside when a massive snake is covering the front door? I really hope that there's nothing but grass in that wheelbarrow. If you played hide and seek against her, you would definitely lose.
Is someone gonna tell her when to come out and say the thing?
Why did I actually think it was gonna drive away for a second? I've never seen someone do such a stupid thing just for a TikTok. The fact that all the noise stopped is so funny to me. What would you do if you saw a bear chilling in the water right next to your raft? This poor guy either has really bad eyesight or that window is extremely clean. I've never heard someone laugh in such a weird way in my entire life. If you could grow money like this, I'm pretty sure that everyone would be rich. I can't believe she's not afraid to be swimming near that many massive fish. I can't imagine how many phones were lost during this tiny tsunami. Who decided it was a good idea to keep the tree right in the center of the road?
Jeep!
Would you trust the lions enough to ride right past them? What in the world could bro be training for?
Bro, what the heck? Is he reading at the gym?
I knew exactly where this was gonna go as soon as I saw the guy in the water. She really put her hands up like she's on a roller coaster. I swear that this is only something you'd ever see in the US. The guy in the back must have done something super bad to deserve this kind of karma.
Oh, you can't.
You have to be having a terrible day to ever do something like this. I can guarantee that his friends are never gonna let him forget this. If I had to guess, this is definitely a video taken in Australia.
Runs her into the mud. He's sitting there just gunning it, spinning the tires, burning the engine up.
Would you be mad if someone did this to you? I really want to know what he did to have the entire herd start chasing him. I would really pay this guy to teach me how to skip rocks like that. This poor guy really fell asleep like a Victorian painting.
No, 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 no.
Imagine being so embarrassed that you start asking strangers to stop filming your fail.
Hey, that way, sir. Sir.
Absolutely not.
They didn't even think for a second before deciding what they had to do.
Mom and Dad, jump in the pool fully clothed or give me your credit card.
This really is some beautiful scenery, right? Honestly, seagulls deserve this exact thing happening to all of them. Doing a belly flop from that high up has to be the most insane thing ever. This lady dropped her phone down a cliff and it started spinning faster than the speed of light. Being tricked into watching this video is something that everyone should go through in their lives. This bulldog is so lazy that he won't go on walks unless he's on a skateboard. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't that.
Huh?
I had no idea wheelbarrow tricks were a thing, but this is insanely impressive.
Yo!
Does anyone else out there find this single note piano a little bit creepy? Whoever thought it was a good idea to put a massive balloon outside during a storm is 100% getting fired. It's crazy to me how different he looks after putting his teeth in. Even though I've never done this, I feel like I'd be really good at it. I didn't expect to see a bird 1v1ing a praying mantis today, but now I'm pleasantly surprised. This has to be the perfect costume to bring to a beach in the summer. Am I crazy, or did this guy just age 50 years after jumping into that water? Making the same mistake twice in 10 seconds is the saddest thing ever. I really want a dog, but crazy videos like this are making me change my mind. Imagine going to a gas station and a massive seal starts sliding up to you. I've been seeing way too many videos of seagulls stealing people's food recently. To be honest, I didn't even know that you could get such huge pizzas from anywhere.
I said one pizza.
This is one pizza. You told me to order one pizza. This is what I got.
These people heard some strange noises coming from their attic, so they decided to explore, and they saw the scariest thing ever. She really deserved that karma for teasing that seagull with her food. I can't even imagine how this guy figured out how to get inside there in the first place. I've never seen a video that makes less sense than this one, but the guy playing piano is really talented. In a way, he got pretty lucky that he landed in the water. This poor couple chose the absolute worst spot on earth to take their wedding pictures. I honestly got pretty scared for this guy when I realized that he was wearing red. Bro hit him with the English or Spanish when he was dangling over a 30-foot drop.
English or Spanish?
Does anyone else think this massive hole looks like it's straight out of a horror movie? Honestly, during the summer heat, this prank wouldn't even be that mean.
Ich hatte das.
It actually looked like the frisbee was gonna go straight to space at first.
Oh! Where's that going? That's it! Sailing! It's going up! Wow, it's still rising! Whoa! Oh, wow! That's gonna be great!
You aren't allowed to climb those, but this guy made it look like a lot of fun. People really come up with the craziest ways to have fun on the weekends. I found the craziest video of someone finding a scary creature outside. Click the video on screen to watch.